let me take some of that out. And then you hit the withdrawal. But then exactly what Dion said. You make that withdrawal, next thing you know,
all right, we good.
You start doing other shit and start deviating because you rushing to get back to where you was before the withdrawal.
301 mindset on deck.
Create that loop. So that's why, that's why I'm definitely stressing not doing that. They call it, you taking money out of fear that you may not be able to keep going. That definitely has something to do with it. Like, ooh, I made it here. Let me hurry up and take this out before the market realizes I didn't know what I was doing. Ooh. Whoa. Ooh, man. Shit.
Jay Carly in the building.
Damn. Yo, Jay Carly fucked me up. She messed me up a little bit with that. Hold up. Wow. Shit. I gotta lean back with that. Man, that's how you know that that's real. When just to be able to say what she just said. That's coming from real shit, man. Damn.
When you come on, like the video.
He said, let me hurry up and take this out before the market realized I didn't know what I was doing. All right, let that marinate for a second. Damn.
Let it marinate. Put IG on too.
He said, own your success and keep fucking going. That's a fact. Candy, the thought of withdrawing is powerful, so understand the reason to want to do it, but remember that this is all mindset. So focus on process and let it take care of your freedom. Right.
Hard body, man. Hard body. I'm telling y'all, man, that 301 mindset is the truth. All right, let me get this stream together. I'm still not shared. When you come on, make sure that you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Share the video, all of that good stuff. All right, let me get myself together. Let me get myself together. We got a lot of good stuff going on, man. A lot of good stuff going on. I'm seeing a whole bunch of recordings being shared in the group. A lot of feedback going on. That's what I'm talking about. People taking the same trades together. The collective, man. The collective. Let me see. All right, so we're good there. All right, let me turn the mindset back on while I'm finishing this.
See, by the time you start withdrawing, and I'm gonna just throw a couple of things out there that hopefully people will grasp, because it's coming from real experience. When you get to the point where a withdrawal is normal, that's how you know, that's confirmation that your mindset and everything that you're doing within your process is where it needs to be. When you get to the point where you make a withdrawal and it's like, okay, cool. Not, oh man, I made a withdrawal, y'all. You understand what I'm saying? There's no celebration for a withdrawal. This is your business. Like, All right, profit, withdrawal.
Fuck.
Profit, withdrawal. When you're at that point, when you're at the point where you're withdrawing profits, you understand?
No celebration.
1-0, withdrawal. 1-0, withdrawal. It's like, it's seamless. You're not celebrating. You're not emotional. You're not thinking about it. The process happens. When the process happens, you make the withdrawal. I told y'all before, when every time I make a profit, I withdraw. Immediately. It spends no time in the account. Profit, withdraw. And when you know, depending on how I'm trading for that week, it'll be so many withdrawals, I'll lose track and be forgetting about withdrawals. So by the time they hit in the bank, it's like, oh shit, I forgot about that money.
Forgot about that money. Whoa. All right, let's go, man. Shit. Let's go. All right. And we're live. All right, let me find the stream so I can see the chat. Great topic today. Good way to end the week off. Also, good way to celebrate celebrate 9/11. Yep. 9/11. All right. Let me see something. Jelani's in the building. Happy Friday, sir. Happy Friday. Stacy's here. Walker's here. He talking about Jelani cheated. Melanie's here. Doug is here. Teach me how to Dougie, man. Jeffrey's in the building. Mike Martinez in the building. Jay Cleesy's in the building. Don, what's good? Okay. All right, cool. Usual suspects on deck. All right. So we got What was I about to look? I was about to say something I forgot. It'll come back to me. It'll come back. Oh, my alarm. I need to make sure that that's set. Let me set it right now because this is off. All right, cool. My alarm is on. Observation mode on deck. All right, cool. All right. Share with me what's happening. Sadiq is in the building. What's cracking? All right, let's see what we got here. Today's topic. Somebody brought this up yesterday. I think it was Jelani. Talking about the job shit. Job situation. Topic for today is dealing with your job while building a trading business. Dealing with the job as you build your trading business. Super duper important stuff. Super duper. Many people are in their process working at their job, and while working at their job, they're learning how to trade, putting themselves in position to trade full time for a living as a business, ultimately working towards leaving the job. So dealing with all of the things associated with your current job and, you know, just your day-to-day activity is important. It's very important the way that you structure and organize your daily activity, because your daily activity is creating the habits that you're going to have moving forward. You already got habits. Put it like this. You already have a bunch of habits already. Whether they are good or bad, of course, depends on what you're doing every day, your daily activity. You have to, while you're on your job, create habits that will be productive for you now and ultimately when you leave your job and when you're doing this for a living. So in other words, you have to mentally prepare for the future, like what things are going to be, not necessarily what everything is right now. Probably the most difficult thing for the majority of people to do is to navigate efficiently while they're on the job because of all of the excitement of building your trading business and where you know you're going to be. So, the easiest way to take full advantage of the time that you have while you're still on your present job, working your way ultimately to your freedom, easiest way to be able to navigate that is by incorporating the right habits into your lifestyle now while you have the job. So, David, what's happening? The point that I'm really getting at is you have to learn and really force yourself to in no way be a participant in negative energy when it comes to your job. And it's like, oh, that's impossible. I know what some of y'all are going to say. Like, what? You have to take the job that you're on right now, and you have to make the time that you're spending on the job somehow productive towards your business. Now, I don't know how you're going to do that. I don't know what your job situation might be like. You might have a manager that micromanages you. I don't know. Somebody always on your neck telling you, oh, well, this is here's this, here's that, do this, do that. I don't know what your situation might be. I don't know what your job situation is. But I do know this. There is a way for you to incorporate the right habits that are going to build your business while you're at the job. Now, you got to figure that out. That ain't up to nobody else to figure out except for you. But just know that that's what you need to do for yourself. Because otherwise you will resent the job. You will resent the people at the job. You will resent the fact that you still have a job and don't want to have a job and want to be free. It's like all of the resentment turns into negative energy. And that's not what you need while you're building the trading business. Does that make sense? See, you have to have your vibration up as you're building this business and trading. You got to have the vibe with you at all times. This is why I always talk about this. In spite of what's happening at work, in spite of what's happening when you get home in the house, in spite of what's going on just in life, period, you have to keep the vibe present. Because that's the only way that you'll build the trading business while you're on the job. So in other words, while you have a job, now's the time. Don't think like, oh, I can't wait, until I don't have this job. I can't wait till I'm gonna fire my boss. All of that is cool. I'm not saying not to think like that, but don't let that be the thought process at the forefront. It's like, just chill. Chill. Take your energy and put your energy towards being positive every day about the habits that you're creating to build your trading business. That's more important than anything that you have going on at the job, whether good or bad. It's bigger than that. You have to keep resentment away from the circumference of your little bubble that you create for yourself while you're at work. See, what people do, and this is a part of you building a successful trading business. In order to build, you have to lay the foundation properly. How are you going to lay foundation if you don't feel good? How are you going to lay foundation if you resenting your job? You can't stand your supervisor. You hate the work. You can't stand the customers. Don't fuel the negative energy, because that's going to take away from you building the trading business that's going to free you from it. All right, hold up. I got to get shit together. I got to get the Don up. I don't got the Don DeMarco up or nothing. I should have had it up already. I don't even know what I just said just now, but that shit was hard. And it's true. I know that whatever I just said is 100% facts. 100%.
Don DeMarco. Don DeMarco.
Resenting your job, resenting the people at work, being pissed off about going to work, being upset that you have to go to work because you got to pay your bills in the interim. All of that energy, do not pour gasoline on that. It's there, but don't pour gas on it. What you got to do is take that same energy and redirect it into good habits that are going to build the business. Understand, the only way that you're going to leave the job is by freeing yourself from your job. That's how you're going to do it. Listen to me. The only way that you're going to be able to leave the job is by freeing yourself from the job. How do you free yourself from the job? Trading is the business, the vehicle that is going to free you from your job. You have to build that while you're on the job, in spite of the resentment and the negative energy that you have about the job. I'm going so far back now, I'm going back to when I used to have a job and how I used to feel and what I did and how I turned it around. I turned that negative energy into positive so I could build my business and trading and create the habits that I need after I leave the job. This is so important. Ben Has, what's happening? Triller, what's good? He said your manager probably younger than you. Tell you when you can leave. All of that. You already know all of that. All of that is real. Oh, I hate my man. I can't stand my manager. Who he think he is? He talking to me crazy, blah, blah, blah. Listen, you're not gonna be on your job forever. They don't know that. You know that. How do you know that? Because you're building a trading business that's gonna free you from it. And always remember that that's bigger than them. That's bigger than the fact that you can't stand your managers. You can't stand your supervisor. It's bigger than that. Fuck your supervisor. They're not going to stop you from having the positive energy that you need to build the thing that's going to free you from that job. This shit crazy today. This is something that we probably gonna talk about more than once. Cause I can give y'all examples of like shit I used to do at work. It's down to the little, it's like you have to micromanage yourself and your time and what you're doing. As soon as you feel that negative energy and that tension and that resentment and I can't stand this mother. I can't stand him. Take that and do something with it. You have to do something with it. You know what you could do with it? Press play. 301 mindset. Turn it on. Take that negative energy and turn it into positive energy. That negative energy is energy. So that means you got it. It's there. It's what you do with it. It's coming in negative because it's coming from the job shit. Cool. Let's turn it into positive right now, on the spot. That's how you have to do it. And you doing that over time now is building that as a habit. That means that you're habitually now turning negative into positive every day. If you can do that, you think that you'll be able to perhaps deal with the market? Yes. This is what I'm saying. That's the same behavior that you have to have with the market. While it's getting on your nerves, you chilling. What that sound like? Does that not sound like how we deal with and interact with the market? Does it sound the same? It is the same. So what if you're building that as a habit? Yo, this is crazy, man. This shit crazy today. All right, let me come in the comments real quick. Walker said that job like a mosquito, stay flying in your ear. Jeffrey said, I bring the gas, you bring the matches. Let's burn the fucking boats. Freedom forever and no. There we go. He said the vibe keeps you grounded and focused. Allows you to put a mental barrier up to not allow negativity to affect you. Come on, man, work. That takes work to do that. That takes courage. You got to have balls to do that. You got to have the nerve to do that, the audacity. It takes audacity to do that. It's like you got to be that audacious where you in the middle of shit that you cannot stand and it aggravates the hell out of you every day. And you take it and then you turn it into positive for you to build the boat that's going to bring you to freedom. Yo. Walker said, this one is heavy. Yes, it is. They called it. I knew this would be a tough love session. You already know. Don said, I would go as far to say that the best employee possible, because that approach will filter into anything that you do in life. And I've talked about that too. I talked about that too. What if you just be the best at work? And I don't even want to go that far down that rabbit hole. That's a whole nother rabbit hole. Because I know for some people, they ain't thinking like that at all. They're like, fuck this job. You know, I barely want to be here. And I understand. But like I said, take that same energy. You got to put that somewhere. Don't let it stay negative. You got to flip it, turn it into positive. You have to do that. Because that's how you're going to build your way into a business that frees you from that job. You're building the boat that's going to free you. You got to build the boat, though. Whew. Man, oh man. Ooh, whoa. Hold up. Wait. Damn. Yo, listen to what Walker just said. Wait. Hold up. Whoa. This is hard. Let me get all my shit ready. I gotta be ready. The timing gotta be right after I read this. Yo, listen to what he said. He said, it's like the hatred for the job is the handcuff to the job. Whoa.
I'm focused, man. Down the Mongo. Down the Mongo.
Yo. Damn. Whoa. Y'all gotta catch that shit. Did y'all catch that? Damn. And if you listen, if you remember that, you will not hate the job. Listen, if you remember that, you don't let that negativity turn into hate for the job. This is hard today. This is hard. See, because this is relevant for so many people. People are trying to build their way to freedom from their job. This is how you do it. You got to get uncomfortable. It's not comfortable. It's not supposed to be. You're not comfy, cozy, talking about you're going to free yourself from the workforce. No, ain't nothing comfortable about the process to do that. Invite discomfort. It needs to be the right discomfort though. Whoa, not hatred, but taking hatred and turning it into positivity to build the boat to freedom. Damn. All right, hold on. Let me keep going because there's a lot of comments I see. Shit's crazy. This shit is crazy. J. Carter said, we taking it back to 2006. Yep. Dre said, that's what I did. Come on, Dre. What's up, man? Jelani, I feel that the job should be easier to cope with when you come across TA because you have a way out. He said, my co-workers think that I'm excited to be there, but it's me excited that the job won't be my future. Whoa.
I'm focused, man.
Yo, what the hell? Between Walker and Jelani is about to have a nice weekend. Y'all gotta relax. Y'all gotta relax. He said, my coworkers think I'm excited to be there. He said, but it's me excited that the job won't be the future for me. Come on, man. What? Dre said, started reading about trading and ended getting my CDL permit. Read and learned it all at a job. See that? Productivity. Ramon in the building. He said, and this is your afternoon coffee break with Mark Fuller. Oh, shit. Otis, yeah, people at my job don't understand why I'm so positive and happy. They don't know what I have and where I'm going. TA. Come on, man. J. Carly said, flip it, gotcha. Definitely lacking in this area. And it's all right. It's all right. We already know that we're always a work in progress. We are always a work in progress. Ramon said, I'm one to say F the job, but like Mark says, turn all that negativity into the tools that will help you reach your freedom. Come on, man. Come on. Jermaine, what's happening, man? Jelani, he said, well, damn Walker. Yeah, you're going at it right now. Don said, here the thing, the BS you deal with at work is preparing you for the BS you have to deal with when the market will test you. Just said that a minute ago. Don is on the vibe. Otis said he really feeling what Jelani said. Jeffrey, Walker mic drop. Good night. I'm telling you, y'all gotta relax. Y'all gotta relax. Shit. Jay Carly, I can handle the market all day long. These customers got me crazy pressed all day. Work in progress. Jelani, we're in this together. Otis. Ease in the building, what's happening? Ramon, the co-workers don't know that the joke is on them. Oh shit. Whoa, hold on, wait.
I'm focused, man.
Look, don't make me leave.
Down the Mongo. Down the Mongo.
Whoa. Shawnee said, fire topic. He said, word, the job is fine. It takes up too much of my time, 9 to 5, plus my overnight 3 nights a week. I be mad, lethargic, where I be so tired mentally, and this TA life is all mental toughness. Let's go. That's it. Joel, what are your thoughts on people who don't have a job yet? Oh, who don't have a job, but just hustle? If you don't have a job, you already are kind of oriented into what freedom is like from the perspective of you being self-reliant. You know, if you just hustling, that means that you're doing what you have to do to make your ends meet. You know, you may not have a 9 to 5 job, but you do things to make it happen in the interim, but you still have the boat that you're building to ultimate freedom. So if you hustle, that you know, it's a different energy, I believe, when you're hustling, because when you hustle, you don't have time to allow anything to get in the way of what you have to do. Does that make sense? It's like when you want a job, you have the comfort in the back of your mind that, well, at least I have the job. So it's like you have a certain level of comfort. And for some people, they get too comfortable at a job where they're not building a boat. It's like, all right, I understand you're comfortable and, you know, it feels good to be able to get your check in 2 weeks and you can pay some bills or whatever. All of that is cool, but you need to be building your boat every day. You see? Because never forget that it's still a job, meaning that a job is something that is outside of your control. You can lose a job at any time, out of your controls for things that have nothing to do with you. You see? So from that perspective, that's why you can't become comfortable on the job. Just period. It's like you should never be comfortable on any, I don't care what job it is. You're not the boss, so you can't be comfortable. Now, when you hustle, it's more of a boss mentality required to do that, because that means that you're actively looking to see what you can do in order to get to a bag to make ends meet. That's different than a job. You see? So you're already in that mode where you don't even got time to be getting, you know, upset or hating anything. All your energy is spent hustling and doing what you need to do. So you already are kind of already in the frame of mind that you need to be ultimately when you're trading, and that's what you do. Like when you're a full-time trader. So it's the same dynamic as far as building the boat. But hustling versus having a job is two different dynamics. But you can navigate, you know, regardless of which one it is. You know, it doesn't matter. You still gonna have to do the same work as far as building the boat, whether you got a job or whether you hustle. You know what I'm saying? Because you know that you don't want to hustle forever. The same way that you don't want a job forever. All right, so how you How are you going to remove yourself from that? The boat to freedom. That's how. So you got to build that boat no matter what. Period. And that's what it is. Yep. That's what it is. But that's a good question. Jelani said they sure don't, Ramon. All of them at work have at some point seen me either watching training or on the charts and have asked me what I'm doing versus why I'm doing it or how to do it. Right. Just totally clueless. They don't know what you're doing. Jay Carly, your job don't give a shit about you though. They'll post your position before you hit the door. So the joy of leaving is just for us. You won't be missed. That's true. That's true. That's very true. Jeffrey said, took a 12-week meditation course a few years back. It's so true. Where your energy flows, your attention goes. Focus on the path to freedom. It's inevitable. Nothing gets in the way. Boom. Boom. Don said, what was the mindset of a hustler everyday serious? Because they know one day that they fall off, they could be in trouble. Indeed, because it's on you. It is on you. When you hustle, you are fully dependent on yourself to make things happen. And that's why the dynamic is slightly different than being on a job, because like you don't got time to be spending being upset about anything. All of your energy is spent getting to whatever the next bag is. Different dynamic. Yep. Jeffrey said, amazing when you make that switch, you start attracting a different circle around you. Here we go. People around you start elevating or they start avoiding you because they're uncomfortable. Hard. That's hard. Celine, you got to hustle that muscle. Indeed. Yeah, Jelani, I figured it out. I figured it out. I always be figuring out y'all typos. Jay Carly, I don't know how to word this. I think I'd be where I need to be if I lost my job for some reason because I thrive in pressure. And some people are like that. Some people are like that. Everybody's not cut from that cloth though. But some people are. Some people is like, it's almost like you back them into a corner. That's when they actually do shit. You know, but you got to know, you really got to know yourself to know if you're built that way. But whether you're built that way or not, you don't want to be in that position if you don't have to be. But it is good knowing that if you're cut from that cloth, if you were ever in that position, you're going to make it happen. And that's it. Like, period. Yep. Salim is crazy. He said, he think he got COVID. Salim, it might be a cold, man. Might be a cold. Just don't go nowhere. And know you're not gonna die. You'll be all right. Yo, y'all are nuts. Ramon, unrelated topic. Don said, if you work a job where you're so valuable and hard to replace, then the joke's on them. Indeed. Sharonda, I agree. This teaching is great. Sharonda, you already know what it is. Every day. Celine, never trade unless you feel like it. Market likes you when you smile back at her. Salim, you're a weird dude, man. You're a very interesting guy. You're very interesting. E said, I can't even hold a conversation with those who are not on the square. Oof. That means, you got to be in the circle. If you ain't in the circle, then is no conversation at all. I like that. I like that. Jay Carly, yeah, you right. Let me take that out. The universe, delete, delete. There we go. There we go. Jeffrey, 9 managers got laid off my job. Let's just say I was the only one excited about it. Even told the boss, thanks for choosing me. He didn't know what to say. Wow. Wow. Interesting. Ooh, Shavonda said, this teaching is better than what my professors are teaching. Come on, man, let's go. Come on, Shavonda.
Dom DeMarco. Dom DeMarco.
Focus, man.
Wow. That's hard. That's hard. Walker, this will push me to my next level. The job has been staring me in the face as an opportunity to elevate my mindset within the job. I've got to download it into my DNA to shift my perspective of the job from being an obstacle to being an opportunity to think differently. Oof. Deep. Deep. Don said, regardless of how you feel, your process got to be so on point. Even when you feel bad, you still win. Hunter's mindset. Man, I could go deep into that. How about you get to a point where when you feel bad, you still feel good? Oh, whoa, huh? You're going to get to a point where there's no such thing as feeling bad. Listen to me, man. Listen to me. You're going to get to a point where you don't ever feel bad no more, period. You ain't ready for that. Let me relax. Siobhan, I need to call you Dr. Mark. Yes, you may. Yes, you may. And you wouldn't be lying either, huh? Come on, man. I got a PhD in the vibe. All facts. All facts. Otis said no fluff. He said, we got this, Walker. Shani, my job helped me raise both my daughters, so I appreciate the opportunity, but now they both 18, so it's time for me to do me. I know I'll never be the president of my workplace, so time to slide. Indeed. And that isn't, you see how many different phases that you can go through when it comes to, your job and ultimately working and building towards being free from your job. You go through a lot of different phases. You go through a lot of different emotional things as well. And this is every day, and then it becomes over time. So then it becomes over years, for the time that you're on your job. What we do is self-work. It's like the reason that all of this resonates with everyone and it hits so hard is because you're working on yourself. This all is us working on ourselves at all times and putting the work on ourselves before anything else, meaning that it doesn't matter what negativity comes up or pops up. We remain focused on the positivity that is building us. That's the work that we're putting into ourselves. You understand? This is what I'm talking about as far as taking the negative and turning it into positive, because energy can flow in both directions. It can flow negatively and positively. The direction of the flow is controlled by you. See, people look at things like this. Well, I hate a job because, I'm not the boss, or I don't control, whether I get fired or not. I don't control this. I don't control that. I don't control how much I make. I don't control blah, 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 blah. Cool. You're right. You're 100% right. But you already know that. Every employee knows that, right? So that's not reasons to be upset. Those are not valid reasons to be pissed off about anything. So don't turn the job and the idea of a job into a negative in the first place. Whoa. You might have deep resentment just for a job, period. Don't. A job is a tool. Especially if you have an entrepreneurial spirit, because if you're an entrepreneur, ultimately you don't want to be dependent on a job. So everything that you're doing is building the alternative, which is the freedom from the job that's coming through whatever the vehicle is that you're building. That could be a business, that could be real estate, that could be trading, whatever it is, right? That you're building that to replace having to have a job, to the point where you don't even need the financial aspect of the job. So don't even have resentment about a job. Like, it's cool. A job serves its purpose for whoever has the job. Any resentment and anything negative that you're building up is not hurting the job, it's hurting you. That's why it doesn't pay to do that. Do not build up any negativity when it comes to your job. Don't even allow the interaction at your job between you and your coworkers and your supervisors and your superiors to have an effect on you. Remember, you are in control of the flow of the energy. You control where that energy goes. If negative energy comes into your circumference, you can turn it into positive energy. You don't have to keep it as negative energy and push back out negative just because it came in negative. We're going somewhere else now. Hold up.
I'm focused, man.
We're going somewhere else now. This is life lessons that we tuned into right now in this moment. This is life lessons that you apply at your job. That's what we're doing right now. All right, let me come in the comments. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Don said, what if a lion said, I don't feel good today, I'm not going to eat? Otis said, forever favored. Yes. Jay Carly, Dr. Don DeMarco. Boom. Salim is telling me to chill. Jeffrey said, bring it, let's do it. Elevate so high that there ain't no bad days. Come on, baby. Come on.
Focus, man.
Otis, I'm listening. Ramon, good to recognize when your time is up, Shawnee. Indeed. And see, like another thing too that I'm sensing from Shawnee is that that's not coming from a negative place. See, that's coming from a good place. He's like, listen, I appreciate having a job. It serves its purpose. What did I just say a moment ago about never having resentment for a job in the first place? If you don't have resentment for a job, it will serve its purpose for you. Come on, man. There's levels to this. All I know is that TA is my saving grace, regardless of what I go through, job included. This is interesting. Salim said, you control your own competence in trading, not in the business. If your business partner makes a mistake, you might be done for life. Very true. Very true. Yeah, I don't particularly care for business partners. No, I'd rather mess up all by myself if I'm gonna mess up. And I think that's what Salim is saying. And I agree. I agree with that. E said a job can be a hammer or a weight, and that depends on how you use it. Woof. That's hard.
I'm focused, man.
That's hard. Peleus, the job is the foundation for your capital. You need a job. That's the beginning. Now that's a good way to look at it. And that's it. So again, we right back at the whole purpose. It's serving a purpose for you. Leave it at that. Don't get so tied up in it. Utilize it as the tool that it is for you. Helping you build the boat. Helping you build the boat. I see Stacy J. Carly going back and forth about the recording. Yes. Yes, got to record, Stacy. Got to record. Shani said, most definitely all positive. Exactly. 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 Yeah. No, see, like negativity is not even allowed in the circumference. Because no negativity is allowed to go back out. Whoa. Listen to this. Negativity is not allowed to go back out. What do I mean by that? When you get negative energy, you're in control of the way you send it out. You control that. You're the boss of that. You don't control who or where the negative energy is coming from, but you do control where you send it. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. This is nuts. Just nuts. Yeah, NADEX is closed. Yeah, you could lie. She said it started raining when it closed. Shani said another thing people have to juggle is if you're single or with no kids, you can say goodbye to the 9-to-5 much easier. Very true. He said when someone else is relying on you, you may tend to take that so-called job security. That's real. That is right. You're willing to do way more if others are dependent on you. 100%. Yep. 100%. Facts. Don said your mindset is your deposit. Your results are your withdrawals.
Down the Mongo. Down the Mongo.
E said time to shut down all electronics. Be easy. E, what you talking about, Willis? What you talking about? Yo, let me tell you, man. All my devices stay on all weekend and all that. Because I'm training. It's just, it ain't gonna stop. But I understand why you're saying that, E. In other words, you need some me time. What's so crazy to me is that training is me time. There's a different level for this shit. It's a different level for this, man. This is not regular. There's nothing normal about this. Training is my me time. Damn. All right. Yeah, E, enjoy your weekend, man. Yep, enjoy your weekend. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. Yo, Ramon said, how can you even go to sleep when the goal hasn't been reached? What?
Down the Mongo. Down the Mongo.
Ramon is infected. Ramon's infected. He's infected. He said, train until we make it. Come on, man. All right, yeah, I see y'all about to end this, huh? Y'all ready to end it, huh? He said, there's more training to sustain it. Let's go. Yeah, man. So that's what it is. 301 mindset, 301 on repeat. That right there is the order of business. 301 and 301 mindset on repeat. That's it. Some of y'all, anybody have not watched that 301 mindset, you gotta watch it. Like, as soon as you get off, you need to watch it. Like, I was playing it as I was coming on the live stream, I had it playing. Like, for real. That's it. Don, with trading, you have to be a sociopath to destroy your competition, not thought. Jay Carly, I'm going to bring this positivity back to work with me. I'm out. All right, Jay Carly. Doug said, I've been hit by the bug. No, I've been bit by the bug and there ain't no cure. All right. Yeah, let me see something.
I'm focused, man.
He said he been bit by the bug and there's no cure for it. In other words, if there's a cure for it, I don't want it. Whoa. If there's a cure for this. Oh, shit. Yes, see, some of y'all know what I'm about to do. Hold on. Oh, snap. Otis said it's a lifestyle for real, for real. Jelani said you need to relax. Payless, it's crazy how we have to train hard on something so simple, but the simplest thing gives you the most powerful results. That's it. Ramon, TA is the vaccine for your broke ass. That's it.
Down the Mongo. Down the Mongo.